There is a news that has come out on 22nd April that Indonesia is going to ban exports of palm oil effective 28th April. So, in this video, we'll see why cooking oil prices are increasing so much, why Indonesia banned exporting palm oil to other countries, what is the impact that this export ban is going to have on India. For the record, Indonesia is the world's biggest producer, exporter and consumer of palm oil, accounting to 60% of the global palm oil production, followed by Malaysia with 30%. Both the countries account to 90% of the global palm oil production, and any decision by these countries regarding the edible oils will have significant effects around the globe. Edible oils are nothing but the oils used for cooking purposes. There are 4 major edible oils: palm oil, soybean oil, canola oil and sunflower oil. Globally, palm oil supplies 40% of the world's cooking oil demand, meaning 40 out of every 100 liters of edible oil produced around the globe is palm oil. The demand for palm oil is more than other edible oils because it is cheaply available. This is how significant palm oil is and how important Indonesia is for the global edible oil needs. India imports nearly 56% of its edible oil requirements. Palm oil contributes 54% of the imports, while soybean oil and sunflower oil account for 20 and 16% respectively. So, the ban of palm oil exports will have a huge effect on the Indian edible oil prices. Now, let's see why Indonesian government decided to ban the palm oil exports in the first place. Over the past couple of years, the production of soybean oil and canola oil was affected because of the droughts in Argentina and Canada. Just to mention, Argentina is the top producer of soybean oil in the world and Canada is the largest producer of canola oil. The production of sunflower oil, 80 to 90% of which is produced by Russia and Ukraine, has also been badly hit by the ongoing conflict. So, there is no enough supply to meet the demand of the countries that are importing these oils, and all these countries turn to Indonesia and Malaysia for the palm oil as an alternative. This has increased the demand for the palm oil so much. Now, this is not the only bad news. To make situations even worse, Malaysia was affected by the labor shortage post the COVID-19 pandemic, and they couldn't produce as much palm oil as they did before. Now, this increased demand for palm oil because of the scarcity of the other edible oils and decreased supply because of the labor shortage in Malaysia, coupled together and pushed the palm oil prices to a level we have never seen before. Take a look at this price chart. Between 2014 and 2020, palm oil prices remained almost at the same levels. There is no significant increase in the prices in the 6 years. This is highlighted in the white color. Since 2020, price has moved up very rapidly and has increased almost 250% in these 2 years, which is highlighted in the yellow color. Indonesians mostly use palm oil for their cooking needs, and all the aforementioned circumstances made palm oil really expensive for the Indonesians despite being the largest producer in the world. So, to protect their citizens from the increasing and unaffordable palm oil prices, Indonesian government decided to ban the palm oil exports to keep all the palm oil supply for their self-sufficiency. Now, we may question their move, but the government tried other ways to protect their citizens from the increasing cooking oil prices and failed. The government initially introduced price ceiling for the retail prices of the cooking oils. Later, the government imposed export volume restrictions which mandated crude palm oil exporters to sell 20% of the export volume domestically at a fixed price set by the government. Days later, this percentage was further increased to 30%. These moves by the Indonesian government discouraged the edible oil producers from making more oil, leading to further shortage in the supply. Then, they had to retract both the price ceiling on retail prices and export volume restrictions, and finally decided to ban the palm oil exports. Now, the question is, how long is the export ban by Indonesia is going to continue? Well, no one has a concrete answer to this question. Indonesian President Widodo in a press statement mentioned that he will continue to monitor and evaluate the implementation of this embargo so that the availability of cooking oil in his country is abundant and at an affordable price. The Indonesian government is acting at the best interest of their citizens, but this move is going to hit the rest of us really bad. I'm sure you would have understood by now that the cooking oil prices in our country might further increase. So let's get some oil to hedge ourselves from the increasing prices. I'll take your leave for now. Thanks.
Subscribe now.